All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 6, Episode 36. Pucci is turning into a Disney princess. He's sparkling and it's got the light.
I cannot stop twinkling!
Yep. Because he is the replacement gravity, simulated gravity for the moon, even though his gravity is pushing things away and regular gravity pulls things towards it.
I see Big Moon. You see Big Moon.
Exactly. But see, the problem is that he's going to have this whole thing. He's going to bring heaven onto earth and all that stuff. And then JoJo's just going to be like, wait, that was your whole plan? Like, bro, like, there's this dude, Rohan, who can just, like, he could have just made you a portal to heaven just by, like, writing in the ground. You know, like you didn't have to do all this. You could have just got that manga, you know, manga guy, you know, this could have been simple.
I went to him 6 years ago. Fuck that guy. Fuck every single aspect of that guy.
I tried to get his disc.
He kept making me, he kept saying I had to watch his OVA first. Fuck him. Fuck every bit of him.
He took my discs and started writing in them. He ruined the discs.
I would love for, like, there to be this goofy moment in like a throwaway scene or like in a future part or something where Rohan had like a flashback to like this moment and was just like,
Yep,
well, this wasn't in the manga, you know, like scribbles something in, you know.
No. He's not Araki self-insert. He isn't.
No, he's not.
We promise.
Promise, he's definitely not.
No.
But yeah, y'all, Pucci, you go. Let's see what you've got here. And y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Made in heaven, okay. Yeah, go into it. Oh
shit!
Yeah, that's sweet!
Oh yeah!
Oh,
or is he the sacrifice? Oh no.
Whoa!
Why do you need to have your stand keep changing? Like, this is your third stand now. You have commitment issues, my guy.
Oh my god! A white rider? Oh, this is so fucking cool.
Anasui's gonna go and get transported to heaven with him.
God, the sounds. It's like something's accelerating, like something's like revving up.
And the shuttle's gone too. Unless...
Whoa.
Everything went back to normal because Pucci disappeared. Yeah, it looks like the shuttle might have fallen back down too.
This feels very part 5. Like we just skipped. Like we just skipped time. What if he's just reached heaven already? Like, and it's just, that's it. He did it.
Yep.
Oh, nice. He has that spatial awareness to know exactly where they've moved and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Priest's not here.
Yeah.
So let's find his ass and bust a cap in it. Yeah, good call.
Oh shit. Yeah, there's some time fuckery happening.
Oh my god.
All right, so we've had King Crimson. What's the situation now?
The clouds are moving too fast.
Yeah.
The clouds are moving too fast. Yep. Everything's moving faster.
That is something that we did see from Pucci before.
Uh-huh. Whoa! We're traveling through time right now, moving very fast.
Oh no.
Careful! Oh my god!
No.
The evening news? All the people are not aware of how... Oh god, we're not native to this this reality at this point.
Oh my god.
Everyone else is on the wrong track right now. Oh my god. Yeah. God, it has like a skipped track on a...
Uh-huh.
Oh god. This is wild.
Oh no, and then he just freezes.
Just comes back down super fast.
Crushes the person's face.
God! Oh!
Oh no, 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 no. No, no.
It's
no.
the end of the world as you know it. It's the end of the world as you know it. Oh no, and it's going faster and faster. It's revving up. We're not just moving at a consistent speed. It is getting faster and faster and faster.
Shit.
This is like those YouTube videos where it's like every time Shrek says "oi," you know, it gets faster, you know?
Every time they take a step, Sam says it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been.
Right, right. Uh-huh. Oh my god.
That means guns are even better.
Right, right, right. But the scary thing is that, yeah, if they're not synced with this,
right,
what's gonna happen to the world then?
Oh, it's gonna go mad. Holy shit.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. I need to.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Araki. Yes, okay, you can come up with all kinds of different time abilities for spans. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Yep, yep.
I don't see how they would, like, stop this. You know, like, even if they stop this, it's not like it would undo it.
Well, Jotaro might be literally the only thing that can actually provide a buffer. Is that he could theoretically stop time. Like, how does that interact, right?
But, like...
Oh!
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's a super speed demon now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Everyone, back to back right now. Right now!
Oh,
honestly,
fuck.
get in the fucking ground! Yep, yep. Good. Good shit. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, because it burns through time faster. Right. Okay.
Nice! Nice!
All right, all
good
right,
shit,
okay.
honestly, yeah! Fuck. This has turned into a horror, like a horror movie. By the way, I want to marry your daughter. But if you die, I will still. Yes. Yes. Nani?
At a time like this?
Oh! The music!
Then I can be at peace. Why are you talking like that?
I know, these death flags are getting flung everywhere.
Are you guys talking about me?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. We're
all right.
What is this, part 3? I'll know exactly, how his ability works.
No, it's actually that Jotaro's already been killed.
It's okay. I like this, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We should do some kind of traps and stuff, Okay, I've got a plan, let's go.
Right.
Yeah, back to back, I like it. Oh, I can tell how fast things are going. 2 minutes for an hour to pass. So 30 times speed. Yeah, that's not impossible to see.
Given that stands can, like, deflect actual bullets.
Yeah. God. Oh. Okay. Let's look at him again.
Right, because Jotaro can use it to get a quick read on where he is or where he was.
Oh, he threw something over there. That's not him. Oh. There he is! There he is! And there I imagined a pale white rider.
Oh. Yeah. No, okay. That's so JoJo's, but I love it.
Oh God! Here he is! Here he is!
Shit.
Shit! Shit! Shit!
A cut?
Oh my
He's in
God!
the end with Jolene. She can stitch it up. Holy shit.
Oh! Oh yes!
Yeah!
Oh, yes, Jotaro! Ah! Oh! Oh my God!
Oh
yes!
my God.
Yes!
Good move.
Oh!
But it was an arm, so that's fine.
What a combo! What
Yeah.
a man! Honestly! You see him?
Holy
God.
shit! Hey, if
I'm
he's in the air, he
sweating
can't
so
change his
hard.
trajectory.
Just get one punch in. Just get one punch in. Ah! He's not even there anymore.
Nope.
Yep. Oh, is he getting confident now? Getting cocky? You bitch.
Is this where you're not gonna end the episode here?
God.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There you go.
right.
Name of the episode. Roll credits.
You can't do us dirty like this. That's not enough. You call that a full
my
episode?
God.
Was it hype as hell? Yes, absolutely. But like, we were just getting started.
Yeah.
We were just getting started.
Yeah, part
And now,
one.
Now we're supposed to, like,
Part
come
one.
come on, you're cucking me
Hey, Nevin,
here.
part one.
Like, but
Oh my God.
this is
This is a Rocky just having fun.
having a ball.
He is
Like,
having a blast. He's
like-
like, okay. So you know how like I love to use like very specific metaphors and things from like people's words and stuff like that to describe how things are happening? No. We're gonna take you to all different areas and sections of the US and show kind of the effects of what super
Yeah.
accelerated time would look like for people that do not move at that speed of time.
And I love that as far as a wonky mechanic to something that otherwise would be very boring, right? If time
Yes.
was just moving faster for everybody, who cares? Relativity, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like nothing happened,
Yeah.
But
If we're still
Given-
moving at the same old speed.
right. And
Holy
it's
shit.
it's also wonderfully similar to the gravity thing.
Yeah.
He was the source of gravity, even though it was going in a different direction and all that stuff. And in this situation, he is the constant as far as time, right? So, yeah, that's a fantastic way to have a ridiculous power because
It's like an evolution and
Right,
step
because-
up. That makes sense. Yeah.
well, yeah, it's a next step up. It's an evolution for Pucci. It's an evolution on the Araki loving to have time powers.
Yep.
It is a fixing of the problem with Dio's the world because that's just a binary thing that ends up being kind of boring in that
Yep.
sense because you either also have that ability and then can kind of fight in that space, or you don't and you're fucked, right?
Right.
Like
And
there's no
also-
middle ground.
also, there's no consequences to Dio's stopped time.
Yes, that's
This
true.
is something that is actively influencing the world constantly.
Right.
Also, this is another thing that I think is just really cool about this as well. There's no on or off. It is constant.
just always, yeah.
Meaning that in some ways it creates a ticking time clock of like, you have to do this quickly because if time is accelerating, well, now Made in Heaven actually makes a bit of sense. What we might actually be doing is we're going to approach the maximum acceleration. we're going to literally have matter and reality turn itself into pure energy, because if things move so fast that we might literally reach heaven. We might literally go into something else because...
Oh, wait.
Right?
Is that... Wait a minute. So Pucci is Catholic, right?
Yeah.
So if maybe then this is the... I will accelerate time so that way we can speed up to the point where, the return of God.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he believes that this is going to be I need to reach the end of the world, basically. Mm-hmm. And once the end of the world is reached, then all the prophesied, foreseen events will come about, and the end of days and the
heaven on earth.
Yeah, heaven on earth, and everything will, will... Yeah,
it'll be all perfect and wonderful. Yeah. Okay, cool. That is a great motivation. It is a great mechanical, way to get there.
And what if the twist is that there's no God, there's no apocalypse shit, there's no great revelation or anything like that. Yeah, you have your White Rider and stuff, and you bring about the death and the rebirth of all things or what have you. But it's you're just going to end everything.
Yeah, we're just gonna end up in like a Dr. Stone situation, or like if this fight isn't ended very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh no, it keeps accelerating. You're at 1,000 times the regular speed or whatever, and then you just get into whack territory. So dude, okay,
we're gonna hit that point where just the dust particles flying around are just gonna sever someone's spine randomly at some point.
The skin will get stripped from their bones. So absolutely crazy. And I gotta say, this is my favorite example that I have ever seen as far as super speed being used as a power, and it being truly as terrifying as it would be, but having specific mechanical reasons for why it's not necessarily going to instantly end the situation.
Yeah.
Because you have someone who can still stop time for 5 seconds. That is ridiculous. That is crazy busted, right? Mm-hmm. But Pucci's still moving 30 times faster, right? Mm-hmm. It's not 500 times faster yet, but so that's something that they can actually work with and work around. Anytime that you have the Flash type situation or whatever, and the person doesn't have super speed and they're not immune to all the damage the other person could do, I never feel stakes with it.
It's boring. It's dumb.
It's absolutely boring, right? You have to make the super speed person be the dumbest person in the planet, otherwise everything gets resolved instantly.
Yeah, or some kind of thing as to where they can't actually keep up with their own speed, where they don't actually feel like they actually know how to move properly.
Right. You limit their...
But then why would you give them the power of super speed in your writing anyway, then?
Right, exactly. It's you either limit the power itself of the super speed, or you make it so that someone else has it too.
Which is what they did here.
Quicksilver does this thing, but
okay, but let's get back to JoJo's. The idea that Jotaro is here specifically to give them a chance in hell.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But Jotaro is not going to be enough here.
No.
What I think is going to happen is that in order for Pucci to see this as something where he can actually bring about some kind of new age or something, he needs to have some people survive this. And on some level, I think he's wanting... I think on some level he's wanting the end of the world, right?
Okay.
But given that he said my plan is not to, kill you all or stuff like that, I want to see where those kind of I want to see where that motivation extends out to, because like you were saying, he doesn't necessarily have to fight them, but it's maybe that he just can't have Jotaro stopping time.
Right.
And it's because that could maybe fuck things up in a fundamental way. Not in the he could kill me, but in the he could actually avert what I'm doing.
Right. There has to be some kind of forcing function for Pucci, because otherwise with his super speed he could just
wait until he's faster.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't be able to get anywhere that quickly. Yeah. He comes back after a day of their time that's actually 10 years by that point of his time, and then he's moving 1,000 times as fast as normal, and it's done.
Wait, what if he's scared that he only has a limited amount of time?
Ooh. Okay, I like this, because if he is the center of time, right, everything else is moving faster, but he is actually moving at the regular rate. They actually have an advantage over him.
They do.
They are not aging super fast, right?
Now,
he is.
He might only be moving 30 times speed, so it's the...
No,
it's
totally.
never going to come up in the next, like, day.
Right. But if it's accelerating, maybe he doesn't want it to get to the point where it's 500 times faster, right?
Right, because maybe he needs it to be precise so that... Because we still have, like, a number of hours, basically, until the moment comes.
Well, I think he just made it happen early.
I don't think so. Because, like, it's operating at 30 times speed, right?
Uh-huh.
And that little gap of time where they were like shunted away and stuff like that, that doesn't seem like it would be enough time for it to happen. Like I feel like he's using his Stan's ability to move that time closer to him. He's literally pulling the moment of heaven, like coming closer, and that's why he needs to be here. Because he needs to still be in this place for the ritual.
But wasn't the whole point is that he realized that the ritual was actually just as a result of the gravitational but I think
that's
of planetary bodies.
Right. But I think there's two things. Yeah. But I think you're forgetting that there's two things at play here. There's his stand evolving, but then there's actually like why he's here.
No, right. But I think the reason why he's here already happened, and that's why.
No, I know, but I'm saying that that's not it. That's not it. Okay. That's just the first part. His stand evolving is not all of it. That's just him. He could only evolve his stand in this place, but it still wasn't at the time. It still didn't actually happen yet.
No, I know.
Right.
But from what seemed to be set up from the previous episodes is that that's because it wasn't actually about the time at all. It was about when will the gravity be affected in this particular way because of the planetary bodies moving, the moon being in a particular position and all that stuff. And then because of his stand, he
well, let me just backtrack here a little bit. It doesn't really matter at this point because we just went through 2 days anyway. So it's already happened then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
We saw the sky change its state at least through we have entered a second night, so it doesn't matter. It's already happened.
Okay.
Yeah
But this is a full raid boss. I like how this is something where they all need to work together in very particular ways. Anasui is crucial, Jotaro is crucial, Jolene crucial, and
Emporio's going to be the one to figure this out, because if they can put him into his like little pocket dimension stuff, then we'd have to understand on what level does plane of reality or what have you have to involve with this fourth dimension of time, because I don't think it should matter too much, but they could limit where he could move in 3 dimensions. And
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually that Hermes is crucial.
Okay.
Right? They're all crucial, right? But, okay, Jotaro, he has 5 seconds. Because of the speed and all that stuff, he might not be able to get to him, his wounds, things like that. Hermes makes a sticker.
Gives it to Jotaro.
Yeah. Jotaro puts like a pebble or something, on like the non-sticky side. Stops time, throws it at him, right? And if he can get it to land, right, which, stopping time and all that stuff, that could get wonky.
Right,
but
if he does, Hermes should be able to make an unlimited amount of stickers.
No,
so he can try over and over again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if Jotaro is then able to get a sticker on him, it doesn't matter where Pucci goes, he's still connected. Then they use the fact that he will be drawn to the copy. They take the sticker off while holding the thing in place. I don't know if that would bring Pucci back to it. But if they hold on to it, maybe they can go to Pucci and then deliver the blows.
Yeah, but again, depending on Pucci's speed, if he moves extremely fast towards the thing, and Star Platinum can't be spamming this, which I love that they're bringing that back up again, that yes, he can't literally just...
5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds,
He does need actually some time, at least probably 5 seconds in order to do that, which is,
But Araki specifically didn't say to leave himself open there, which nice.
Yes, that's true. I don't think Hermes is going to be enough. I think that Hermes is a long shot, and it's one that they'll try in the next episode. But I think it's going to be Emporio because of his ability being one that's so hyper specific and so absolute. Sure. Whereas all the others are, well, we need to hit them, we need to do this thing. it's either that or they're just going to jump into the pocket dimension and try and just ride this out, you know?
Well, because one of the things that is important here with, given that other things will be moving faster as well, anything that Pucci wouldn't be able to dodge in a regular time space will be the same situation here. The only question is aiming, right?
Yeah.
So if Jotaro uses the world to be able to aim, right, because then he's in one place for that point in time, if his new stand is not capable of deflecting bullets...
Well, it's all relative. So it's the thing as to where if he could dodge the harpoon thrown and stop time, he shouldn't be able to hit Pucci with anything.
Well, I mean, a bullet's probably traveling a lot faster than he throws the harpoon, right?
No, because it's in stopped time, Jacob.
No, right. But the harpoon doesn't actually hit him until time is unstopped, and then it's already in motion. It's very close, and it finishes its trajectory, right? But he was able to see it and stop time, and that threw things off and everything.
Yeah,
but if it's a bullet.
My point is that the speed at which it traveled across stopped time is infinitely faster than any kind of speed, no matter what it is, because time is stopped.
Well,
meaning it teleported, it transmitted.
No, yes, but that's the whole weird thing with Dio's stop time is that it doesn't immediately stop as soon as it leaves his grasp. It travels for like a fraction of a second essentially, and then stops, right? And then it's frozen in time like everything else. So since Pucci has a different stand, we don't necessarily know if this stand would be good enough to be able to deflect the bullets. You know? Or like if they figure out some other thing like a bullet where they use it to their advantage to get something going ridiculously fast.
And then somehow actually hit him.
Yeah, and somehow actually hit him.
I really don't like, personally, the idea of the ranged stuff actually being anything more than just a way to turn this into a melee of sorts, and I don't see how a melee works when you have someone with super speed.
It doesn't. It just doesn't.
So in some ways, I kind of hope that it turns more into we're using really weird combinations of stand abilities to just avoid Pucci or put Pucci in a hole in a pocket, and then it's what do we now do that we've got potentially a whirling infinite energy loop going on in Emporio's pocket dimension. We just chuck a grenade in there and be like, all right, just boom, Okay, he's still going in there. I don't know what we can do, I feel like we're in that moment where the villain has still not reached their final stage, and it's this is what the beginning of the end looks like. Right. We have now about 3 minutes, and in these 3 minutes, we better kill him, because if we don't, we lose. Yeah. And then at that point, it's can Pucci win with his his grand plan here, and yet we still end up beating him. Because that's I feel like the only outcome that works right now, is that he's a man of God, he's a man of faith and all this, and he's doing this for some grand purpose or what have you, so he probably sees very little value in his life specifically. Totally. So then we could maybe talk to him, we could maybe try and, reason with him at the end of the world as the stars fade away and, all of reality bends inward on itself, and it's just... it's the OP with the moon and the sun and the divide of reality. Yeah, that's right. It's literally that, where it's just okay, you've stopped. Did you get what you wanted? And maybe Pucci's like, wait, no, this is are you gonna come down, God? Are you gonna do something now? I brought about the end of the world. It's happening. Heaven should come down, right? And then,
I'm just thinking of that meme of Dio carrying Polnareff down the stairs when the time is stopped. Right. And now I'm imagining that same meme, but instead it's Pucci when he was talking to them, and he's just talking very slowly.
Oh, that'd be great. I would love to have Pucci have a villain monologue moment where he blesses someone with the ability to enter the accelerated time. Ooh. And it's kind of his moment of I give you this. Thank you. You were my ally throughout this whole thing. Like Jolene, for instance. And it's thank you. And she's just, incensed, enraged. He's killed, Jotaro and probably Anasui at that point.
The way that they set up the death flags for Anasui of can I get your blessing? But then also no, I'm being clutch and keeping Jotaro alive. So now he is officially so cool. Pucci's #1 target. Yeah.
Pucci was like, hey.
That's bullshit.
Hey. That's my technique. Exactly. Putting stands in other people's bodies or over my own body, or no. Stop it.
Yeah.
Bad, honestly.
Like, yeah, I love how Honestly is just so tricky with how he uses his stand. It's just, it's wonderful.
But all right. Is this the best stand awakening evolution, next level ever in JoJo's?
I think so.
Probably.
And I think it's because it's actually the weakest so far. If you think about it.
Okay.
Like, all the other ones, it's like, oh yeah, exploding things if you reach a concept of a thing, rewinding time, until you get the...
I don't know. I feel like in some ways, maybe those ones are too specific.
Yeah.
And this one's just got some general stuff, so it doesn't look that powerful. But I actually think that this one, depending on how Pucci's body is acting right now, because we don't know what's happening to him physically, really. That's why we discussed the aging thing.
Right.
But there's a possibility that Pucci will become a being of pure energy and will just effectively be like a god at that point.
Actually,
hang on.
a
If you
sec.
think about matter is always spinning. Like matter is always just constantly rotating and vibrating and humming and stuff.
Yeah.
So if he basically accelerates that, right? And his body hasn't decomposed into, nothing because, the vibration he would just immolate, right?
Okay.
He's okay with it. His body has adapted in some ways to become that hyper being.
All right.
He's basically already at that point where it's if he can maintain that as it gets faster and he approaches infinity, and we have some themes of infinity with like Mobius strips and stuff, and the idea of heaven and stuff like that.
Okay.
He could effectively just be in his very weak baby form right now, pun intended, and it's no. I'm looking so far beyond you. I'm looking at eternity. Like embrace eternity. And it's just time? What happens? What happens when you reach the end?
What happens when you reach the end is that Pucci realizes that, wait a minute, Dio actually had the right idea. And then he goes and he grabs one of the guns, and so that the gun gets brought into his time, and then he shoots the gun, and then the bullet's traveling at Mach, a billion or whatever, right? And then they can't stop it, and then he just sits back and just pop. And there you go.
I would love for something as simple, and this is something goofy. This is why I brought up the whole thing of maybe he's still waiting for that moment to be brought to him.
Yes.
If it already has, then it doesn't matter. But the idea that he's like, okay, so I need to stop the CD track at this exact moment. And he just randomly is off by like 0.01 milliseconds. And he's just like, fuck. And then just everything goes, and then it's just over. It's just over.
Wait. So if he, right, what level of control does Pucci have over the fact that time is accelerating?
Right. If he's still normal, right, he's still a human being outside of his, JoJo's level explanation of being able to handle all of this,
Right. And actually, this is probably one of the best examples I've seen of explanations for super speed is just that you move at a different time thing. So, just assume that all of the other problems that would happen if you were actually moving that fast, you don't have to worry about, Everything else just seems like it's actually like standing still, by comparison. Like, okay, there you go.
What was the whole Einstein thing with approaching the speed of light where you would theoretically be able to see the future? Was that it?
I think
there's some pseudoscience theories that he had.
My very,
I barely remember this shit. I'm gonna have to wiki. I'm gonna have to wiki this.
And
shit,
a lot of this is from sci-fi movies, so I don't know how much it holds
true.
up.
That's
but
true.
It's the as you approach the speed of light, matter starts to weigh more, basically, right?
Okay.
Like, because weird stuff starts happening.
Gravity. Oh, there you go. Okay.
And then, and I'm guessing it's some sort of gravity thing or whatever. And because we know that, black holes' time is distorted around them and all that stuff. So it's something akin to that. But then also because of that, you fundamentally can't actually travel at the speed of light because the energy that would be needed in order to make you actually be going at the speed of light asymptotically goes up.
Right.
Because the mass or whatever starts to increase or however, that whole thing, right? But, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so then... Right, then in some ways this would be Pucci's judgment of the world, basically. As the mass increases or something like that, then all of reality would just begin to crush itself or something like that.
Or maybe it's that...
I don't know.
Well, because I think the way that it works is that everything else is still going at the regular time. It's just that they're all like, whether it's that time is speeding up or that their time is slowing down.
I think
you
it's
know?
no. I think it's
like
I think it's that Pucci's time is speeding up.
No, but I'm saying like from a relativity standpoint.
Obviously,
it's the same thing. You know, right? So as far as like why the world doesn't just explode or whatever, right? You know, it's because all of the stuff that would, you know, the baseball that ends up traveling super fast and goes through the guy's jaw, that's just doing a regular baseball thing.
Right.
But the problem is that there's this other thing that's in the way that, you know, is at a different time. So
right.
Yeah.
From my perspective, though, if Pucci is doing this, he wants to be moving faster. That is his goal.
Okay. Gotta go fast.
Well, right, but if that's his goal to move faster, what is he wanting to reach? Heaven, right?
Yeah.
But his stand, Made in Heaven, very, very awesome name. The idea that, it's giving me maybe the key to reach heaven.
Sure.
Key is the key. Heaven then is in the future from his perspective, right? But how far in the future do you have to get to reach heaven, right?
Well, I mean, people have been arguing that for forever. Yeah.
No, but that could be the thing, is that it's as he goes further and further, he's just waiting for heaven to come at this place here, and it's okay, well, my stand's evolved, but heaven's not here. This is just a new reality here. So in some ways, the point is like, at what point does he turn it off, or does he realize like, I'm
the only human alive.
Yeah.
And now I'm just waiting for
nothing.
Either eternity or waiting out my days until I die of old age.
Well, he should die of old age really quickly.
Yeah.
Which is why I think on some level there has to be something that is changing within him as well, so that if this is something where, because when I think about having like this be his ability, right?
Yeah.
I think about, well, how do you have the final fight with stands punching out each other, right?
Right.
You kind of don't, but what you can do is have the background for the fight be so cool.
All right.
That it's
I like it.
that's what it's about. And
that
I would say it would be basically that the stars in the sky have basically become trails of light.
Sure.
You know, it's just,
I like it.
It's just a rainbow, you know? And then it's all of everything around you is just this blur of just motion.
Well, and that would potentially, so one of the things that I've been wondering, right, is this is episode 36. We have 2 more episodes after this. Now, theoretically, the actual in-universe time that could be passing in those episodes doesn't have to be a lot, right?
Sure.
So you don't have to worry about Pucci's acceleration and all that stuff. But if it isn't a very small amount of time, what happens when, like, at the end where you'd have the climax, Pucci is just moving way faster? It would be even more difficult to have a resolution to the fight in a traditional sense than it is right now.
So we're not getting a traditional end.
Yeah,
if
I
we go by that logic, or we get something that's so far away from it, but it still has that kind of traditional end, that it's more about the like Pucci's plan kind of self-sabotaging in some way.
Okay.
Or it's he succeeds, but at what cost? And then it's we still get a happy ending of some kind, but it's not about the ways in which things return to the status quo, but it's about kind of embracing the new status quo that Pucci brings about.
If the gravity situation was an issue for the world, as far as like not realizing that something fucky is going on, like this is even more so.
This is
because,
wild,
because they'll actually be able to like look at everything and reverse engineer it and figure out what happened, right? Like, and then
right now the world is in chaos.
Yep.
And the only people that really have any kind of clue or ability to change or understand what's going on
are right here.
Our little crew right here.
Yep.
And they're back to back, counting the seconds, counting the fractions of a second to see what they can do. And so far, they can't do shit, and he's getting faster. So
all I see is just all of a sudden Pucci floats up and then goes into waterfowl dance. They're like, no, this move's bullshit.
I am Pucci, blade of the father, and I have never known defeat.
Bullshit, we've kicked your ass a couple times. Stop that.
Can we look at the stand model of Made in Heaven? I just wanted to say, this looks so cool because it looks in some ways like aspects of all the other stands. The color scheme is very similar to his White Snake stand.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
The green little vine things around the head reminds of the baby and stuff.
Oh wow! It literally has a horse like pauldron.
Right. The gears with the timers attached to as well, very similar to the world.
Right, I like it.
Having the time stuff as well, but then the idea of it being a white horse rider, which is very much the like, I am one of the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
The death one.
Oh wait, no, it's not a pauldron. It's just riding a white horse.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure if it's actually riding a white horse.
No, yeah, because you can see like the head, the neck goes down the saddle, and then the reins.
Right, but do they show actually all 4 legs of the horse? Because I believe it's actually more fused into the horse.
That could be. That could be.
I want to see if they can show the.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
Yeah, there's no. Legs.
There's no back half.
It's like actually like.
It's like a centaur. It's a centaur with the horse head coming out of the crotch, but no back end.
But no back end. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
wild.
All right.
That is super wild.
I love it.
Like as far as like, oh, this is the final stand. I am disappointed that because of the ability and because this is an anime, not a manga, we won't see many frames actually of this stand.
You don't get to appreciate it as much.
Because it's moving so fucking fast.
Right.
That only in the stopped time and in the moments where Pucci's like, I'm now beating you. I am now actually going to
suck it, get good.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is a guy basically like playing Elden Ring, right? And he, hacked the game, turned on God mode, gave himself super speed, and is wondering, why the PvPers are salty and trying to ban him.
I'm gonna go all the way back to a even farther, like he's playing Halo 3 zombie mode, right? Yeah. And he's the zombie with 300% speed, except in this case it's 3,000% speed, and everyone else is going around regular, and he's like, ha. Fear me, mortals.
And he's just trying to figure out how to deal with the speed being so awkward as it is. And he's just like, I am on a palm tree.
Exactly.
This is wonderful. Oh shit, he sees me.
The palm tree was so great as just a JoJo's bullshit thing to be like, okay.
He's hiding somewhere.
He's hiding. He's gonna approach them very quickly, but he's not gonna climb up over like the wall, right?
Yeah. Also, this gives us a better shot of the stand as well. It only has the front legs.
Yep.
Also, the horse has what looks like a gear spinning thing
at the hip
in the in the shoulder part of the arm, and God, okay.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Fuck. Also, utilizing Jotaro in this way, when we've seen how Jotaro can be poorly utilized in the story.
This is very satisfying.
This is very satisfying. And even though he is definitely kind of taking the front here by being the most powerful here, the fact that Anasui is doing so much with him as well is fucking awesome.
It's the ultimate, like, yes, don't nerf your players, but make it so that it's only because you have this really busted ability that you can sort of function and hope to compete here, right?
Right. When I think about in, like, video games or in, like, just high fantasy encounters and stuff like that where the big bad has some broken ass ability and stuff, and you really don't have something in the story that can counter this.
You can't just say, oh, they have the same type of stand as Star Platinum,
Right. But it's the moment where all the characters bunch up together, have their moment, huddled in the corner, being like, this is it, guys. All right, let's look at each other and have our moments of like, if I die, and the fact that Anasui has the, hey, Jotaro, I'd like to marry your daughter. I know this is the wrong time, but also I don't know if I'll have any other time. Like, I love the death flags they were yeeting at Jotaro and Anasui for that. I was just like, hell yeah.
Like, if you had literally had a bunch of flags that said death on them just start flying across the screen, I wouldn't have batted an eye.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either.
Yeah.
But I want Hermes and Jolene to pull some wacky bullshit here with their sticker string combo.
Right, it's just going to be like the situation in part 3 with, I think, the Sun stand, where it's like he seemed like he had a pretty powerful stand, but in the end he was just another dumbass, right? Like, it's just, you figure out some janky way to beat them, and then, you're fucked.
Yep. I mean,
sucks to suck.
We've seen Joseph from part 2 pull his way out of the most bullshit things with no abilities that even can come close to them, and this is our moment where we have had the being become a god, and it's now, all right, good luck. You know, have a volcano yeet them out of the atmosphere or some shit. Like we're gonna need some premium Iraqi bullshit.
Yep.
Because there's no fucking way they solve this without it. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if ain't that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.